Kapapasok pa lamang, Bob. 3 games pa lang nilalaro ni Peter Martin. He has been averaging 12 points and 12 rebounds. And that is an additional fact para kay Coach Boise Samar. At talagang ginagamit na to the hilt.
And a glimpse of Boise Samar as well as Jinggoy Estrada, San Juan Mayor, who is now San Juan head coach temporarily due to the suspension of Philip Cesar. He was also slapped a fine by the commissioner's office. First possession goes to the Manila Metro Stars. AC Brown will try to move towards his left, but there's a whistle. Offensive foul is going to be called. It was Martin who was called for a foul. So the Knights will have a crack at the first basket of the game. Chris Calagio sends it off. Philip Newton fires it from outside. Banyares with a hook, and that one drops.
Romelo Duco not boxing out in a Vilmer Banyares. San Juan must do a better job in the rebounding department. They were out-rebounded in the previous game, 52 against 35. And making mention of the very tall front line of the San Juan Knights, kailangan nila magtrabaho in that particular department alone.
AC Brown with a jumper, wide open actually. And we're squared off at 2 this early in the game. A minute gone by. Philip Newton has the ball with him. Joining him in the starting lineup is Omansi Rodriguez, who has the ball right now. Vilmer Banyares, Chris Calagio, and John Capobres, or Danny Capobres, who's now in the paint. Finger roll, doesn't fall. Ball is sent out. It goes to the Manila Metro Stars. Inside for Manila to start the game are Alex Compton and Gilbert Demape with Romela Ducol, Peter Martin, and AC Brown. That pass intended for Peter Martin, just too far from him. Rodriguez picked it up. Chris Calagio down to Capobres. He's inside, and a foul is going to be called on Alex Compton.
Number 1 against Alex Compton. And this is the strongest 5 so far for the Manila Metro Stars, the starting unit. Composed of Compton, Demape, Ducol, Martin, and AC Brown. But apparently the passes have not been really careful, and this has been picked off by the San Juan Knights.
And now with Capobres on the free throw line, he gets one nailed. Score is 3-2. Nice intra-conference averages for Danny Capobres, but he missed that second free throw. Offensive rebound going to the San Juan Knights. And now let's try to listen in to JC Gonzalez, who joins us in this coverage. His report on the Manila Metro Stars.
Guys, pasukan natin yung psychological mindset ng Metro Stars. Okay, they're coming into this game with mixed emotions. First of all, they're very thrilled and still riding high off their win at the Malin Moore last week. Although, coming into this game, they also feel very wary that San Juan is going to come out with a vengeance. That's why Coach Boise Samar told it best when he said to his boys, guys, basketball is a game of reaction. Whoever deals with adversity accordingly ay siya mananalo ng game. And he also told his boys to forget the incident that happened at Malin Moore and let's just do what we do the best. Let's play our game. And he ended finally with a quotable quote that I guess we can all use. If someone comes out with fire, then we'll come out with ice. Guys, back to you.
Okay, I'll quote you on that. San Juan comes up with fire. Manila comes out with ice. So extremes will try to cancel each other out. Meanwhile, the San Juan Knights seem to be on fire at the start of this game. They are ahead 8-2, prompting Manila to call this 30-second timeout.
Just to remind these players, do not get intimidated because parang nag-overload sila. No? They're not feeling comfortable about the opening minutes of the first quarter. Coach Boise has reminded his players, we cannot go weak. We've got to go strong. Dahil pinapakita ng San Juan Knights, grabe yung pinapakita ng depensa. Sabi nga ni Boise, narinig natin, pipikunin lang kayo. And Manila has gotten 3 turnovers in the opening minutes of the first.
That's not like Manila at all.
It's not like Manila. They've got to get everybody involved, and one of the guys is this guy, Romelo Ducol.
And he's being played by Vilmer Banyares. He heaved the shot up quite hurriedly. And on the other side, the Knights tried the fast break. They're going to back up a bit as Manila's defense collapsed immediately. Series of taps after a miss. It goes to Peter Martin. Compton trying to shake off Philip Newton. A pass to Martin and a basket for the Metro Stars. Score is 8-4 and play is stopped momentarily with a whistle. While we take a look now at this medical bilis assist, medical bilis action sa headache. Boise Samar was accosted there. A technical, which explains why Chris Calagio is on the free throw line at the moment with no rebounders in place.
Well, that's an early technical foul that Coach Boise Sama received. With still 9 minutes to go. Almost 3 minutes have gone by here in the first quarter. Opening minutes pa lamang. And I feel that that technical just goes to show that Boise Samar is an intense coach. No, he wants this game to rub off on his players because it's not the game that Manila would usually play at the starting gun or starting depot.
He's hoping that would swing it somehow. And as you said, rub off on the guys on the court. Meanwhile, San Juan continues on the attack as Chris Calagio, who is suspected to be ill, doesn't look like he is ill at the moment. AC Brown on the front court for the Metro Stars, behind by 7. Adukul trying to force it against Banyares. Ball is tapped, he recovers. Demape, fall away. Eight and a half left in the first quarter. Demape hit that one, 11-6 for the Manila Metro Stars. By the way, officials for this contest, Pat Banilla, Arman Bonaventura, and Albert Cruz.
Calagio getting away from Alex Compton, and Alex Compton looks hurt. Kaya pinapapak ni si Chris Calagio yung depensa ni Alex Compton.
That's right. But Compton got it in the face from Vilmer Banyares as he posted himself there at the top of the keyhole. Banyares met him with an arm, could be an elbow.
It was an elbow. It was clear from our line of vision.
Let's see if we can spot that. Well, we saw it. It's a flagrant one issued on Vilmer Banyares. That means 2 free throws plus ball possession without the ejection. May ejection yan pag flagrant 2.
But it was clear as day. Kita-kita ko eh.
Oh yeah. Alex Compton, he's used to being pushed around and standing up right after. Compton's second also goes in. 13-8 for the San Juan Knights. Chris Calagio with 8. I have a feeling he just put on something over Pia Gonzalez dahil may sakit ba yun? He's playing like he isn't sick. Anyway, Alex Compton missing that at the top. Calagio on the other side. Pauses for a while. It's with him. The rest of the night staying clear. Banyares looks hurt. Might have injured the knee there somewhere. And on the other side, rather close to the baseline, there's a foul called.
You know, it's a good thing that hindi natawagan ng illegal defense itong Manila Metro Stars because si Romelo Dupol was looking to double on any move being made by Chris Calagio. So naiiwan yung tao niya.
Banyares will be replaced by Maki De Hoya as the Knights will inbound. 7:26 remaining in the first period. This is the second game on today's doubleheader, but of course on Studio 23, this is the first NBA game we're going to see. The game between the Cebu Gems and the Surigao Warriors played a while back here. You will witness tonight at around 10:15 on this same station.
Turnover in favor of the Manila Metro Stars. And looking at the game of Manila dito sa opening quarter natin, it looks like the ball rotation is not there at all. They want to go down to Romelo Dupol, and Peter Martin is playing the mid post. No? Kailangan ng high post ito just to be able to open things up, and they're trying to open it up right now for Romelo Dupol.
Well, this is one of the few times that the ball has went to the left flank with Ibet Demape there. Almost all the while it's with AC Brown and Alex Compton here in the right flank.
Rendering Romela Ducul useless on the
Yes.
other side. But one thing good about that, even if you have Romela Ducul at your opposite, there is a possibility of Compton driving and issuing a drop pass.
Well, there was quite an ambitious play set up for Ducul, but it backfired, and so did Alex Compton's plan to have Ibet Demape take it at the top of the keyhole. And we have a timeout with time down to 6:52 in the first quarter. We'll be right back. It was held in this same venue a while back with Bill Velasco and Butch Maniego as your hosts for tonight's coverage at around 10:15 on Studio 23. Chris Calagio is fronted by Alex Compton. They're giving him room to move. Calagio tries it and misses. Knights still up by 5, and a whistle blows. Calagio guilty of his first personal.
So Chris Calagio missed on that one-on-one move against Alex Compton.
And now Pia has this report for us on the Knights. Pia.
Yes, Bob, I promise you, I talked to Chris Calagio and he did tell me that he had a fever but he cannot afford not to play dahil alam niyang kailangan siya ng kanyang kuponan. However, I agree that he is on fire. He's playing like he's on fire. At ang init ay hindi dahil sa lagnat. But right now, what Mayor Jinggoy wants to do is to take advantage of Chris' hot hands and Alex Compton's bomb knee. Nakita natin medyo kumika-ika na si Alex and to try to create scoring opportunities for Chris Calagio. Bob, Danny?
Okay, that's very clear. San Juan is on fire at the moment, especially Chris Calagio. But to quote JC na kanina, San Juan will put on fire, Manila will answer with ice, and they are ice cold at the moment. Not too much shooting for Manila, Danny.
Well, very difficult for Alex Compton to be going up against a Philip Newton na mas matangkad sa kanya or a Chris Calagio. He cannot seem to get his shots going. But what he wants to do is to get the game of Romel Aducul going this early, because Romel will somehow signify the whole plan of the Manila Metro Stars in this game.
That's 10 points for the Metro Stars, distributed evenly among its 5 starters. Tig to 2 points sila at the moment, but then that is going to change as Ibet Demape was fouled on the entry after the Metro Stars regained the ball in that San Juan possession.
But San Juan cannot afford to get into these turnovers. Watch this move by Alex Compton. Pasa pa niya yung bola kay Ibet Demape.
Oh yes, and down there, Romanzi Rodriguez was primed up for the block, but Demape changed the shot at the right time. A missed free throw for Ibet Demape, and Kalani Ferreira comes in for Philip Newton, who usually starts these ball games for the San Juan Knights as of late. No? Demape misses his second as well, and down there, Romel Aducul and Omanzi Rodriguez with arms tangled.
That's going to be number 2 against Romanzi.
We're looking at the knee of Vilmer Pañares, who started this ball game. Had to sit down immediately as he went down to an injury.
And San Juan already with 17 fouls with still 6 minutes and 9 to go. Obviously, San Juan wants to play a very physical type of a game against the Manila Metro Stars.
And sometimes it does work. We're halfway through the first quarter. 13-12. The Metro Stars have come in close to the Knights, who have led by about 7 a while back.
So Manila, they are making life very difficult for San Juan to bring the ball up to their court. Kaya nahihirapan rin itong San Juan Knights sa ibang mga players sila na pumesto. You've got to help Ferreira and Chris Calagio to bring the ball down, because mahigpit na yung depensa pinapakita ng Manila Metro Stars. Ang taas ng pick-up nila.
And we will see if the Knights will be able to adjust here. Meanwhile, Chucho Serrano is in the ballgame for the Metro Stars, joining Alex Compton there in the backcourt. Ferreira getting it across the timeline. Capobres asking for it up high. Capobres against Brown. He's double teamed. Here's the kick out to Rivas. Rivas hooks it downstairs. And a struggle by Capobres, fails to get 2 points. Maki De Hoya, utility man down there, gets 2.
Making mention of those second chance opportunities, itong San Juan Knights. Pinapakita nila kahit na mas matangkad sa kanila ang Manila Metro Stars, they can even bump and get their way underneath the basket.
Maki De Hoya at the right place and the right time there. He has a bonus free throw on the way. The Knights stay ahead right now at 15-12. And it's still a 3-point lead, but an offensive rebound taken by Danica Pobres.
And they're gonna set this up. They're trying to post up ito Scalario against Chucho Serrano.
And waiting for the double team, he throws it to Rivas. But Rivas was a bit shaky as he went down for the dribble. Ferreria with hook. He misses. De Hoya will follow it up, and he gets the bucket.
Big problems facing Coach Boyce this summer. How come itong San Juan Knights can afford to get offensive rebounds one after the other?
Back-to-back na baskets ni Maki De Hoya. Both of them in a place where they're not supposed to be, according to the Metro Stars. Compton is free. Missing the 3, and down there, arms tangled. Once again, a loose ball foul will be called on Maki De Hoya. Maki De Hoya quickly with 3 fouls already, just coming off the bench.
But you know, the intention is right for the San Juan Knights to watch Romel Aducol
19-7-8
in terms of getting the rebound. But upon seeing the movement of Romel, kung saan siya pwesto, kailangan talikuran mo na si Romel, just bump him out. They're trying to go face-to-face against Romel Aducol.
That's going to be hard.
Not knowing where the ball will bounce. So ang kailangan, bump Romel, pagka makita mo, he goes.
May advantage ka nun kasi lamang ka na ng hakbang eh. Saka nakatingin ka. And down there, Ferreria missing. Maki De Hoya, safety guy. 3 straight for him for the Knights. Chucho Serrano bringing it across. Peter Martin staying at the flank. Shot clock at 10. Aducol trying to make a move against De Hoya. Martin gets in the paint. Gets the finger roll going.
Against a very much taller Rafi Rivas.
Galagio is looking for Ferreria. Compton tapped it out. And Randy Alcantara comes into the ballgame, replacing Danica Pobres on the San Juan side. On the other side, for the Manila Metro Stars, Jun Longalong replaces AC Brown. Galagio looking for Ferreria. And here's the isolation. Ferreria at the baseline. Reverse!
You know, they're making Alex Compton look bad on defense at ang ginagawa ni Ferreria.
And it works. 21-15 for the Knights. Chucho Serrano, left-handed layup, partially blocked by Rafi Rivas. It's outside, and it will stay with the Manila Metro Stars. Here's that move and the block.
You know, the Manila Metro Stars must come in stronger, no? Kung kailangan nila iharap yung bola kay Rafi Rivas, kailangan nila hirap. Pagka magpalit sila ng angulo ng kanilang layup, nagiging problema sa kanila kasi hinahabol ni Rafi Rivas dun sa ibabaw.
Alex Compton, wild shot. Running out of time there on that attempt. 3.5 remaining. Chris Calagio going all the way for the layup. And the Knights are up by 8.
8-1 offensive rebound advantage being enjoyed by San Juan here in the first quarter. And the second chance points, wala para sa Manila. Ang San Juan meron ng 10 puntos.
10. That's the difference right there. It's an 8-point lead for the Knights, and we take a look at this fast break from FedEx. We live to deliver. Chris Calagio will go all the way here with that layup. Metro Stars in possession. Martin giving a pick for Serrano. 1 on the shot clock. And Alex Compton just handles the ball a little too late.
And, you know, I feel that there has been lapses in the execution of the Manila Metro Stars. Normally, they drive or take a shot with 5 seconds left in their shot clock. This time, they are forced by San Juan to play the outside. Now, with only 5 seconds remaining, napipilitan tuloy sila. All they have to do is just shut down the post people of Manila, tapos hayaan mo lang tumira mula sa labas.
The plan is working well for San Juan, and on the other side, on the offense, they're also hitting the buckets. Pereira with a scoop, 25 to 15 for San Juan.
Kita mo yung kaibahan. San Juan taking it strong towards the hoop. Itong Manila Metro Stars, they just want to be patient in their execution. But again, it's been very difficult for Manila to even take a drive down the middle dahil alam nila na intimidated na sila against the San Juan Knights.
And a while back, Maki De Hoya shoved Romel Adukol for his 4th personal foul, and you just saw a layup by Kalani Pereira back there. Timeout called by the Knights. 25 to 15 is the score. We'll be right back.
To the free throw line, but Romel must convert on these free throws. Medyo bumibitaw na sila laban dito sa San Juan Knights. First quarter pa lamang tayo.
Well, Romel at the moment is 3 out of 3 from the line. Am I correct? Oh, he's 5 out of 6. Really? Hardly, no field goal yet for Romel Adukol. Correct? Almost. Okay, not quite. But then, it's 25 to 17. Ito ang ulat mula kay Pia Gonzalez.
Yes, Bob, mapapansin nyo, it's the first time that Bonel Balingit is seeing action in today's game. And because so far the front court of San Juan has been very effective in keeping the Manila's front court at bay when it comes to controlling the boards. Another reason that ngayon lang ginamit si Bonel Balingit is because they wanted to keep him fresh to go up against Manila's front court. However, you will notice that he is not going up against Romel Adukol, but is in charge of Dino Manuel because naniniwala sila that he will have the speed disadvantage against Romel Adukol. Bob, Danny, back to you.
Okay, so that is the concept. Let's see if it executes well. On the fast break, the San Juan Knights are mean today, 29 to 17.
Mainit ito San Juan Knights, and they have shackled whatever intentions the Manila Metro Stars may have for this quarter alone.
And they've been getting those points on transition. Ilang beses na. AC Brown going inside. Or rather, that was Chuchu Serrano losing the ball. Rivas, another fast break for San Juan. And now let's listen in to JC Gonzalez on its report.
Guys, in the last timeout, Coach Boise Samar using his whiteboard as a chalkboard, writing down saying, don't let them bully us, guys. That's basically what's happening on Manila on all sides. They're letting San Juan run their game, and they're allowing them to be out-rebounded. Basically, they're saying, a mind game is what we're playing here, and we cannot let them bully us. Guys, back to you.
Yes, that's easy for you to say, as we can tell Boise Samar at the moment. But Romel Adukol seems embattled at this stage.
Well, hirap na hirap itong si Romel Adukol, but more importantly, we'd like to point out that the backcourt of Manila having some difficult time bringing the ball up, and that is key. Why? They started with Alex Compton, and Alex Compton was not a factor at all in the first quarter. Here in the first quarter, they tried to put in Chuchu Serrano. He's been getting doubled, forcing him to just drive deep. Nawawala sa yung bola. Nawawalan siya ng oras para magpa-execute para sa kanyang team.
It's a backcourt that virtually disappeared for Manila. Even Ibet Demape was not as effective today as he was the last time around, but he's ready to come back. He's on the scorer's table. Romel Adukol staying up high. Rafi Riguez is going to front him. Double team from Pereira. Joel Co will spot and miss, and there's no one to rebound.
You know, para sa backcourt ng Manila Metro Stars, what they're trying to do, if they cannot bring the ball up, nag-aantay sila ng pick.
Ito naman, FedEx fast break. We live to deliver. Ribis was tagged a bit by Dino Manuel back there.
Ang kaibahan naman yan itong point guard rotation ng San Juan. Very easy for them to execute, no?
Oh, Ribis was covered and blanketed by Dino Manuel in that play. It will stay with the Knights with their shot clock set at 10. Randy Alcantara asking his teammates to clear out. 5 on the shot clock. He will set up himself for a jumper, which doesn't fall. Just 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's been all San Juan. Almost. It's 31 to 17. Joel Co trying to get some room for Adukol to move, and Romel in his first field goal. He has 9 points in the game. 2 seconds. Alcantara. Yes, there's still time. He hits the shot at the buzzer. And what a first quarter it has been for San Juan. Looking for revenge here against the Manila Metro Stars. Their tormentors of last week. The San Juan Knights playing at home, up by 14. We'll be right back.
Wala pa nun si Bonel Balingit when they had a lot of points scored inside by Wilmer Banyares, by guys like itong Maki De Hoya. Nakakuha ng maraming rebounds sa ilalim.
Don't look now, but Mr. Inside of San Juan, that's Bonel Balingit, tries to hit one. Unfortunately for him, he commits a traveling violation.
You know, for me, the Manila Metro Stars will have to play a totally different second quarter. They cannot allow themselves to just stop dead on their tracks. Wala silang flow at this point. They're making it difficult kasi for the guards to bring the ball up. They waste a lot of precious seconds. We've got a foul now.
They're not about to let these Metro Stars pass them. We're talking about the San Juan press down there at midcourt. Nahihirapan talaga magbaba ng bola yung mga gwardiya, Danny.
You know, looking at our shot chart that we have here for the first quarter, Manila almost scattered yung production nila. Not in terms of the players, but in terms of the areas. Unlike San Juan, they were concentrated mostly underneath, so they do not mind banging bodies against the much heftier Manila Metro Stars.
Oh yes, and it's been working. Ibet Demape with a jump shot which goes in. First 2 points of the Metro Stars here in the quarter. And Boise Samar, it seems, will get another technical. He was actually complaining to the refs on why that shot by Demape did not merit a foul. Well, this time it's on Bong Ramos, Boise's assistant. And there's a nudge there somewhere, but you know.
Well, to me, it looked like there was no foul at all.
Oh yeah, they could let it go.
Because Ibet Demape, it's a natural tendency for him to turn around, look for that fadeaway jumper, and just hop on one leg. Looked like siya pa nga yung nahulog because he was just hopping on one leg. But then again, a technical has been slapped against the Metro Stars assistant coach Bong Ramos.
Oh yes, now it's 34-21, and Bonel Balingit has been doing the cha-cha. Too much ballroom dancing for him here in the second quarter. 34-21, barely a minute gone by in the second quarter.
First quarter report that we have here, Manila only 36% from the field, 5 out of 14. Ang San Juan 15 out of 27 for a high 56%. And the turnovers hurting the Manila Metro Stars because this has been converted into 11 fast break points by the San Juan Knights. Not necessarily the turnovers equating to the fast break points. There could be that rebounding, and looks it from our paper that San Juan has the rebounding edge in the first quarter, 16 against 7, 8 of those 16 coming off the offensive glass.
I've always thought that Manila, compared to San Juan, would have the better ball handlers, but I believe San Juan is compensating for it by putting a lot of pressure on Manila's ball handling, and thereby there's no advantage.
Walang advantage yan, at disadvantage pa nga because they waste a lot of precious seconds in their shot clock.
A nice pass by Victor Lero inside to Bruce Dasha. A missed reverse layup and a fast break on the other side, but the Metro Stars foiled by Chito Victorero. It's tapped out.
Now we will have to see whether Alex Compton can deliver here against Chito Victorero, because they're allowing Ibet Demape to bring the ball down. Probably some movements without the ball between Compton and Adukol, like a two-man game, will serve its purpose for the Manila Metro Stars just to establish their game.
Which has virtually been nothing in the first quarter. Demape finds room for a scoop, and he misses. And the Knights take it on a fast break. Bruce Dasha leaping for that, he misses. Adukol gets the rebound, sends it up to Demape. Will it be a counter fast break? Nope. Ibet Demape says, let's wait a while. Over to Fred Chiang, who is off balance as he received the pass, but lucky break for the Metro Stars. Last touch of San Juan. Shot clock at 14, but Compton doesn't mind. He will take the shot. He will miss that one as well. 11-point lead for San Juan. Victolero signaling play. Ronel Baling is staying clear. Victolero against Compton. 10 on the shot clock. Chito spots. He misses. One shot for the Knights, but there's hustle there from Randy Alcantara. He sends it out.
And if there's hustle, that's the San Juan Knights, who described them in the first quarter as Peter Martin checks back in. And Chris Calagio also checking back in for the San Juan Knights.
Yes, replacing Bruce Dasha.
Hindi natin nakikita, Bob, yung sipag ng Manila Metro Stars, especially sila Jun Lungalong, sila Peter Martin doon sa ilalim, pagka mag-drop pass or kumuha ng offensive rebounds, wala eh.
Oh, totoo. Hindi na rin nakakatulong na hindi kasi umaabot din yung bola sa kanila.
Oo. Tagal sa mga guardia pa lamang dito sa backcourt.
Let's whip them up eh. Bounces it off. It goes to Martin. The jump shot does not fall. Yun, naubos ang shot clock na ron. Isa na lang ang saglit na natira. And Chito Victolero sets a play for the San Juan Knights while we listen now to Pia Gonzalez. Speech.
Yes, Bob, the Knights may be up in double digits, but they are definitely not ready to relax because they know how deadly the Metro Stars can be once they are given an opening. So expect them to play just as hard in this quarter. A piece of bad news, though, Wilmer Banyaras may not be back in this ballgame. What seemed like a minor injury earlier turns out to be a strained ligament on his left knee, and which he sustained during a bad landing earlier. This is a big loss for them, not only in terms of hustle on defense, but especially since Maca De Hoya, their other power forward, is already playing with 4 fouls. Bob, back to you.
Okay, so now that relegates Wilmer Banyares to applause generator on the bench, watching Randy Alcantara hit that bucket. The Knights almost took that one. Metro Stars going on the attack, pouring on the gas close to the paint. Fred Chiang scoring there.
And now we can see Manila just attacking the hoop without any fear. Hindi katulad ng first quarter na nakita natin, medyo nag-hesitate sila. This time, they just want to attack the hoop. Even if they have to draw the defense to them, at least may options naman sila ngayon whether to drop the pass.
And it helped, Danny, na nagkaroon sila ng open court opportunity kanina. I think that's when they found the flow. With Compton passing off to Peter Martin for the layup. This is an illegal defense call. Just seen on Peter Martin. He was just staying there. Got flat-footed there. 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. A missed shot by the Knights. And here come the Metro Stars. They're behind by 9. Down from a high of 14. Alex Compton against Chito Victolero. We go to the baseline. Sends it off to Demape. Demape with one pass. Tapped by Omanzi Rodriguez and picked up by Calagio. Here's Chito Victolero. Randy Alcantara now. And he says, let's wait. Everybody else just watching Randy Alcantara perform, but he missed there.
And Manila controlling the boards this time. No San Juan Knights trying to grab the offensive rebound.
Oh, that offensive rebound number will go down for San Juan here in the second quarter. They've lost a couple of opportunities there to pick up the offensive rebound. And now Chris Calagio on the offense for the Knights. 7 remaining at 7 minutes. Missed shot, and again, just one shot for San Juan.
Which is good for the Manila Metro Stars. They have to convert.
Compton, however, does not.
Because if they do not convert and San Juan converts, sayang naman yun at saka masakit yun para sa Manila. Because now they're doing the right job of defending well, but this one just got away.
Well, Chris Calagio has eyes on everybody on the court, watching Rafi Rivas weave his way inside for the open shot.
And that is what happens every time you've got parang an open court, no? Yung spread out yung offense, you allow your teammates to get into some positions wherein they can cut towards the hoop.
It was a good idea for Calagio not to go to an outside shot again. They've been unsuccessful a while back. Romel Atucol tried inside and missed. Rivas receiving the pass from Calagio and is fouled downstairs. He wanted to go up. I mean, up in the air. Alex Compton was called for a foul. And this is one of the rare times that Alex Compton is complaining. Timeout called by the San Juan Knights. 6 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back. And we'll be featuring Rafi Rivas. Why? Nothing. We're going to talk about his basketball prowess, about his love for the sport, and that's him. On our, he heard me. That's why. Why?
About
you want to know why? Also the highlights, of course, the halftime report and the halftime stats. A wild pass again thrown by the Manila Metro Stars. They've been turning the ball over for so many times today, Danny.
You know, mukhang gigil itong Manila Metro Stars. They cannot overcome this 13-point deficit in just one snap with 5 minutes and 44 to go here in the second quarter. What they have to do is let the game come to them. No? Masyado silang nanggigigil. They think that I can control the game. Sometimes basketball is just instinct. No? Kung matagal na kayo nag-ensayo, you know the positioning. But pagka pinipilit mo minsan, talaga hindi talaga mangyayari.
Oh, lalo kang magigigil, lalo kang mawawala sa concentration. Randy Alcantara staying at the corner. He's being hounded. Tried the scoop again. He hasn't scored from that angle today. And it is 40-27. The Knights with a rather large lead, to which the Metro Stars could not find a solution to. Compton just might have it, but he's fouled by Chris Calagio. Or rather, by Chito Victolero.
That's going to be the first against Chito Victolero. Sending Alex Compton to the free throw line. Let's watch this move by Alex Compton. Alex Compton has not gotten any shots from the field so far.
There he is inside the three-point area. They're giving him 3. Really? Well, doctor my eyes, Danny.
Just 2 free throws.
Okay. So that's 2. Good.
You know, most of the points of the Manila Metro Stars coming off free throws, because they have really been hurting in terms of their field goal percentage.
That's correct. Alex Compton, all of his points on free throws, all 4. Romel Aducol had just 1 field goal and 7 free throws.
And so far, Romel Aducol has not scored here in the second quarter.
Calagio in the nice place, as Romel Aducol wasn't ready to block his shot. Compton lobs it down to Demape, who has not been a factor in this ball game as well. Demape inside, blocked by Omanzi Rodriguez. Calagio on the fast break. Alcantara snipes, yes!
Credit the effort to Omanzi Rodriguez for that nice block that set up Randy Alcantara for that 3-point basket. Bumubuka na naman itong kalamangan ng San Juan Knights. They're now up by 16 points.
And the Metro Stars sense trouble as we take a look at that 3-point shot brought to you by Islanders Sandals. May tatak na orig, tibay ng orig. We have a timeout. We'll be back.
Who can shoot from the outside?
16-point lead for the San Juan Knights. And Alex Compton going inside, earning a foul from Chito Victolero. Victolero's second. And for the Knights, the 3rd team foul. Manila, meanwhile, has just 1 team foul here in the second quarter, which is down to 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Compton getting set for, again, 2 free throws. And it's been all the points he scored. He scored 5 from the free throw line. Alex Compton, we were not expecting him to play tight today, but he has been so far. And now let's listen in to JC Gonzalez. JC, what's bugging the Metro Stars?
Guys, you notice a difference in mentality between Coach Samar and his boys. I say this because he's telling his boys, guys, let's not try too hard. Let's let the game come to us. This is what Danny was explaining a while ago. Don't try to win the game in the first half. Let's creep in slowly but surely. He told his boys, I'll be content if you can get the lead down to 10 come halftime. Guys, back to you.
Okay, but that lead is slowly getting bigger. That's ballooned to 16 a while back. Alcantara misses from outside. Chance for the Metro Stars to lower the count to about 12. Right here. Demape over to Compton. Aducol staying up high. Compton lobs it on a pick and roll. Nice pass.
And that is a play that we've been waiting for. Itong tandem ni Alex Compton at saka si Romel Aducol.
That's the two-man game you were mentioning a while back, Danny. Now Chris Calagio escaping Compton, trying from outside and missing, and tapping it down to AC Brown for a good break for San Juan.
What an effort by Chris Calagio in that particular play. You know, making mention of the game just coming to you, I'd like also to point out the fact that tama na yung sinabi ni Coach Boise Samar. Every time San Juan misses, we just have to make sure that we convert on the other end, and that is the time that we can slowly come back into the ballgame.
Oh yes. And now Chris Calagio, dangerous spot for him, but he missed it. Jun Longalong is called for a loose ball foul off a hustling Kalani Ferreria. So now another medical bilis assist is what we're serving. Medical bilis action sa headache. Now as Capobres will inbound, let's listen to Pia Gonzalez.
Last phase, Bob, if you remember, it was Manila with several head coaches. If you remember the coaching triumvirate early in the first phase, now it is San Juan's turn to have multiple head coaches. Although this is temporary, kita-kita na natin ang division of labor ng coaching staff nila while the mayor takes care of the psychological coaching and the general direction of the team. Alan Borromeo is in charge of fleshing out the plays. So nakita natin yung teamwork ng Knights is extending out of the hard court into the coaching staff, and it looks like it is working well for them. Bob, Danny, back to you.
So San Juan is doing a Manila today. As their version of the coaching triumvirate from early in the season, as Pia noted. Demape against Calagio. Cannot make room for himself. Over to Compton. Shot clock at 12. Compton against Rivas. Over to Demape. Firing it. It's out. Aducol with a rebound. But he drops to the floor. The Knights are not going to let Aducol get it easy.
And Danny Capobres gives up his first personal foul. You know, even if hindi mangyari yung two-man game ni Compton at saka ni Aducol, there already has been a switch, leaving Aducol free or having a smaller opponent. Kahit na pumukol sila mula sa labas, chances are Romel Aducol will grab the offensive rebound because on that pick and roll, napapunta na sa kanya yung mas maliit na tao.
Nandun na siya sa comfort zone niya.
Oo.
Si Aducol. 45-33 for San Juan. They're going to Calagio. Once again, there's the double team. Capobres back to Calagio. Ferreria inside. Capobres spots inside the arc. He misses. It's outside for the Metro Stars. San Juan Knights, 1999 expansion team against the Manila Metro Stars, 1999 national champions of the MBA. Demape given room by Aducol to move, but he lost the ball at the edge. Over to Compton now, firing it a bit too hurriedly. It's tapped to the wrong man and tapped out. It will stay with Manila.
And this is a chance for Manila to break that 12-point barrier na sinasabi ni Coach Boise Samar. With still 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter, if they can score here and prevent San Juan from scoring, then they have the opportunity to break the double-digit deficit.
Compton is blocked. For a while, I thought he had the open lane there. 12-point lead for the Knights. A minute and 45 remaining in the first half. Calagio with a layup, hitting it and drawing a foul.
Well, the tap came in a bit too late for Ibet Demape. Nahuli lang no? Nakaset na agad itong si Chris Calagio, but Manila was asking for a goaltending violation in the previous play.
I don't think they're going to let him have it. But that was a quick move by Chris Calagio, which got for him the layup and this free throw. First half output by Calagio, now 15 with that free throw at 48-33. That is also the difference between these two teams. Alex Compton through the middle, missing the layup, but getting a foul while he's being counted out by the San Juan mascot. Manzi Rodriguez now has 3 personals, Danny. That's something the Metro Stars just might exploit in the second half.
Later on, yes. But Alex Compton driving hard towards the hoop. He's going to get a lot of bumps today as they try to go hard towards the basket. But it's one good thing to show your opponents na handa kang lumaban. Even if you're down by 15 points, hindi ka give up.
Yes, you're not backing down to anything. Compton, all 7 of his points from free throws. He averages 17 in the intra-conference challenge. He's got 8 now. And the San Juan Knights lead down to 13 at 48-35. The Metro Stars putting pressure in the backcourt. Joel Ko is able to handle it, but lost it again. Rivas missed the shot, but got a foul.
And the foul against Romelo Dugal will merit his first personal. Not too bad for Romelo Dugal to be getting 1 personal foul. And we're approaching the last minute and 26 of the second quarter. Watch this. Mabilis lang talaga magbaba ng bola itong San Juan Knights. Kasi kahit na sino pasahan nila, they only have one intention. That is to go towards the basket. Yan ang pinakita nila ng first quarter. Talaga yung tapang nila. No, na nagulat rin ng Manila kung bakit nawawala rin yung sa kanila yung tapang na yun.
And San Juan has these tall, quick people that you can pin your hopes on when you run the fast break, and that includes Rafi Rivas, whom you will see in our feature later at halftime. Yes, him with the knee-high socks. And the bad free throw. That was short.
And they're giving him another free throw. Late violation called against Jun Longalong. Well, we expect Jun Longalong to explode in the second half. Pagka tinulungan na ni Alex Compton na makuha ni Longalong yung poise, pati na rin si Romelo Dugal.
And Rivas drilled that free throw. He has 9 points in the game. 1.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Chuchu Serrano to Alex Compton. Atukul asking for that high post. Joel Ko wasn't looking when Compton issued the pass.
And most of the turnovers of the Manila Metro Stars here in the first half, hindi nang nagaling doon sa ilalim. Doon sa backcourt, they're having some miscommunication going on between the backcourt tandem of the Manila Metro Stars.
And something we're just not used to. We're so used to the Metro Stars backcourt doing their business without much interference. The bounce goes to Capobres, who just overplayed his man, Joel Ko. And the Metro Stars again almost lost it at the backcourt. You're talking of communication, partner.
With tatlong player na ngayon ang pwede magbaba ng bola para sa Manila Metro Stars. Si Joel Ko, si Chuchu Serrano, at saka si Alex Compton. Hindi na na-identify naman ang coaching staff ng Manila Metro Stars kung anong nagiging problema nila. Kaya nga nawawala rin yung laro ni Romelo Dugal sa kanilang mga frontline ng Manila Metro Stars kasi hirap na yung backcourt.
Dugal giving Compton the space. Compton wanted to give him the pass, but it's tapped out. 3 on the shot clock. That is the score, 52-35 for the San Juan Knights. 41 seconds remaining in the first half. The pass intercepted by Rafi Rivas, and counter interception by the Metro Stars. Serrano looking for a cutter. There's Adukul. He will have his way, and he's fouled by Rafi Rivas.
Number 2 against Rafi Rivas. And Romelo Dugal will go to the free throw line. Naipit ito si Rafi Rivas dun kay Jun Longalong. couldn't do anything but to give up the foul. Could have been a three-point play for Romel Adupol if he converted.
Romel Adupol for 2 free throws. He hits that first. He has 12 points, leading the Metro Stars in the first half. Now, where are the Metro Stars going to get that flow? We will find out in the second half, as this first half has been a real struggle for this team. Half a minute remaining to halftime. Chris Calagio at the backcourt still. Now Capobres. 12 on the shot clock for the Knights and 17 on the game clock. Calagio over to De Hoya. De Hoya hand off to Chris Calagio. 3 on the shot clock. Calagio fires and misses. 6 seconds left in the game clock. The Knights will try again and again and almost had it, but yet no basket converted. The halftime score is 52-37.
Going the leading scorers, Adupol with 13. Few and far between yung mga points na yan. Calagio, yan, sinabi natin, kailangan mo maitabla lang yung point production ng mga starters ng Manila, and you've got a chance.
And before the game, we mentioned that other departments will have to be taken notice of.
Yes.
And here, the San Juan Knights have taken full emphasis on the perimeter and the defense there. At talagang yun ang naging difference between the Knights and the Metro Stars in the first half.
You know, Bob, there's an additional stat that I'd like to point out, and that is the 13 assists issued by the San Juan Knights as against only 5 by the Manila Metro Stars. Ball
13?
rotation, execution, that is where the problem lies for the Manila Metro Stars. They have to do a better job here in the second half.
Which has begun already. 52-37 is the score. Ibet Demape found the lane open after a fumble, in fact. 13-point lead for San Juan, and they will maintain possession of the ball.
Now, San Juan must not lie low in their game. They have to keep on attacking, and an 8-second violation called against the San Juan Knights. And now, parang nakikita natin, anong ginawa ng San Juan Knights dun sa Manila Metro Stars, ginagawa ng Manila Metro Stars dito sa mga ball carriers ng San Juan.
Oh yes, they're pounding the backcourt now. Mayor Jinggoy Estrada does not like what is happening for the moment for San Juan. What we see in the Knights in this first minute of the third quarter is a rather indecisive unit.
And it looks like the San Juan Knights may want to call in a pure point guard like Chito Vincolero just to direct traffic, break the press of the Manila Metro Stars.
Now have the Knights relaxed? Pia Gonzalez, tell us.
Well, coming into this game, I said that the outlook was not great for the San Juan Knights. Fortunately for them, they made me eat my words at halftime. In the dugout, they seemed very relaxed. Parang hindi naman absent si Coach Philip Cesar. Not to take anything away from Coach Philip, but going to the third period, they were up by 15 points. Medyo nabawasan na yun ngayon. But they have to remember that they do not need to force fast breaks. Rather, they should just set themselves up and go for the high percentage shots. They also have to remember that the second half is traditionally Manila's stronghold. In the last game, it was in the fourth quarter na pinupok talaga sila ng Manila. Kaya kailangan hindi tumigil ang pagpupukpok ng San Juan Knights because they do not want a repeat of that last outing. Bob, Danny, back to you.
Okay, and a while back we saw Mayor Jinggoy Estrada acting head coach for the moment for the Knights, looking at the scoreboard and wanting to keep it just above 10. I'm sure I could read the look in his eyes. Now back there, Chris Calagio in a good defensive job on Ibet Demape at the backcourt.
And Manila beginning to control the boards. You know, San Juan might be needing guys like Maki De Hoya, even Vilmer Banyares, but Vilmer Banyares apparently is injured.
So maybe even Danica Pobres could work inside also. Here's Rafi Rivas on the fast break for the Knights. About to jump a pass to a teammate, fouled by Alex Compton. Alex's third foul already. One team foul on the Metro Stars. The Knights are clean. We're 2.5 minutes down the third quarter. Rafi Rivas open. Jump shot. Yes! So that's what the feature is all about at halftime, huh?
He's gonna tell you, Bob, watch it one more time.
Okay. Sabi nga niya, watch me. Nice handoff. Slam by Peter Martin.
You know, Manila must remember that this is their strongest period, the third and the fourth quarter. They just have to maintain their focus right now. Maganda yung mga dish-off ngayon na nangyayari sa kanila. And San Juan cannot get rattled. They have to keep on attacking the hoop.
Well, there's the attack right there from Chris Calagio. And what hurts the Metro Stars more is it's a three-point shot. And the lead is back to 14.
And somehow, I would admit na medyo na-rock itong senses ng San Juan Knights sa opening minutes itong third.
Oh yes, some nice fluid motion for the Manila Metro Stars, although a bit shaky again occasionally. And now we take a look at the no fear slam dunk. Peter Martin will do the honors here after a handoff from AC Brown. Wow, walang takot talaga. O diba? And Pia Gonzalez is laughing her head off. Why?
You know, if we ask for a report from Pia Gonzalez, hindi makakapagsalita yun.
Oo nga, I know. Masakit pa tiyan niya. Chris Calagio missing a jump shot. Now on the front court, it's back with the Metro Stars. A chance to come closer, but they're behind by 14 points. Adukul against Rivas might go one-on-one here. That's Romel.
Simple basket for Romel Adukul, and apparently Romel has been getting away against Rafi Rivas because Rafi is not the type of a player who will bump Romel out of his comfort zone. He will allow Romel to get the ball, hoping that his height will compensate for his weakness in terms of yung lateral movements niya.
But when Romel is in that position, it's going to be very hard to stop. Shot clock at 12 for the Knights. Calagio lobs it down. Pereira is double teamed. Rivas jumps it inside. Omanzi with a hook. He misses. A series of taps. It goes to Pereira, who puts it up, and it's
Soft touch for Pereira. And hopefully it will restore some confidence back into the game of the San Juan Knights. Despite this 14-point edge that they are enjoying, it seems that Manila just wants to put on a show here in the third.
Ibet Demape is blocked by the Octopus. Omanzi Rodriguez now inside. Romel Adukul. Everything but the ball up there.
Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock of the Manila Metro Stars.
And nice defense for the Knights as Adukul was all set to strike. They kept hanging in there. There's a lob to Martin. He fires it with 1 on the shot clock. He misses, and the Metro Stars regain possession. There's AC Brown. Spots short. That one just rolls away.
You know, I was just about to say now it's the time for Manila to get those second chance opportunities.
However, they failed to cash in as we took a look at Chris Calagio in an Islander three-point shot. May tatak na Orig. Tibay ng Orig. Wow!
There's Pia again.
Must be with the way I say wow. I don't get it really. Rafi Rivas with a jump shot.
And 14 points now for Rafi Rivas.
And don't look now, it's back to 16. The lead, I mean. But that pass hit the face of Chris Calagio. Demape to Adukul for the stop. Wow! Okay, delayed reaction. We're going to see it again anyway. 61-47. 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Pereira is double teamed. Alcantara back to Pereira. Inside. He stopped with a foul.
You know, San Juan has become very patient in their offense, trying to go to that set play. Pereira going up one-on-one against his man.
Oo nga, partner. Here's a no fear slam dunk. Wow, walang takot talaga. It's different this time, Pia. She's reacting. I hope you are not. 61-47 while we hop into this timeout. Wow, we'll be back. This happened a while back at halftime. Now we go back to the players on the court in live action. A missed shot by Cal Pereira on the free throw line. Somehow the San Juan Knights have kept this lead going for them. It's been above 10 all the while since the halftime break.
And you know, responsibility falls on the shoulders of not only Chris Calagio but the rest of the San Juan players, really teaming up here, trying to maintain this lead.
Chuchu Serrano trying to get away from Calagio, squeezing through the middle. Down to AC Brown. He's blocked by Rafi Rivas. Serrano recovers, but the shot clock ran out, but he was able to launch the shot in time. But it's a bad pass by the Metro Stars, intended for Peter Martin.
Well, Manila must remember that they have another fresh 23-second shot clock for them. What they want to do, pull the ball back out, look for Alex Compton to set things up.
And here in the third quarter, there's been at least 2 opportunities where Manila had the ball again for a second chance point, and they could have used the clock to their advantage. However, they take a hurried shot and they pay for it dearly. On the other side, the San Juan Knights having it really easy with that 3-point shot.
Well, Manila has pulled out Romelo Ducol in favor of Chandler Donaldson.
And here's Peter Martin struggling to get the ball down to the baseline. Double teamed. And the Knights asked for a traveling call. The referees, however, saw it otherwise. Stepping on the sideline. This is an Islander triple. May tatak ng Orig. Tibay ng Orig. Biggest lead of the ball game already enjoyed by the Knights right now. 65-47.
You know, para sa Manila, mali ang ginagawa nila na pagkatanggap ni Peter Martin ng bola. Once he holds on to the ball, at tinitignan niya yung cross-court pass eh. But it is also the responsibility of the point guards. Kung makita nila yung kakampi nila already shackled, to go nearer.
Oh yeah.
Para it's a shorter pass, mas sigurado pa yung pasa nila.
It's always a dangerous pass, you know, the cross-court. Dahil telegraph mo yan eh. And now, Randy Alcantara, very hot at this stage with a 3-point shot. It's a 21-point lead by the Knights. And 68-47 is the score. Romel Aducul in a hurry to get the ball to the bucket. Another miscue by the Metro Stars. With 4:37 remaining. And we'll be right back as the Metro Stars will call this timeout. Are going to come alive with their own explosion. It's the Knights who have been pounding on them.
You know, I don't think the Manila Metro Stars know that they have to tighten up on each individual of the San Juan Knights. You know, they may be tightening up with defense for certain players, but it looks, from the looks of it, kailangan lahat na ng San Juan Knights talagang higpitan nila yung depensa.
Oh yes, it's a 2-pronged attack inside and outside. And let's listen to Pia Gonzalez, who will report on the San Juan Knights.
Yes, Bob, medyo dalawang timeout na nakalipas pero patuloy pa rin ang pagtagas ng dugo mula sa upper lip nitong si Chris Calagio. Meron siyang cut dito which he sustained nung tinamaan ng mukha niya ng bola. Medyo umilit ang ulo niya pero hindi siya makapagreklamo dahil ang namasa kakampi niya si Randy Alcantara. Bob, Danny, back to you.
That's exactly what it is. It's a freak accident. At sabi nga ni Pia, dumadaan pa ng dugo and we hope it stops for everybody's sake. And on total assists, Danny, San Juan has 18 against Manila 7. 9 of those assists belong to Chris Calagio.
Malaking bagay yun, and Manila would normally have issued already mga close to 18-19 assists in this game. Walang nangyayari sa kanila ngayon.
And for the Manila Metro Stars, there's Alex Compton hemmed in by Randy Alcantara. Ball is tapped out with 9 on the shot clock.
Alam mo, partner, parang nawala ng diskarte itong Manila Metro Stars. No? Wala silang kagat dito sa third quarter. They know that they have to overhaul this huge deficit that they're staring at. And the only way to do that, kumbaga, kailangan may palag ka eh. Yung kailangan kumagat ka at lumaban.
Pakita mo yung lakas mo at yung gigil mo.
And we're not talking about the offensive end. We're also talking about the defensive end. Kasi hinahayaan na lang nila ng mga San Juan Knights na tumira mula sa labas. Bukang-buka yung opensa nila, leaving a lot of open lane to work on. But it's going to be illegal offense called against the San Juan Knights.
Oh yes, an overload on one side for the San Juan Knights. And the Knights will call a timeout. 3 points. Manila Metro Stars getting nothing. But look at the Knights, 5 out of 12. That's very impressive.
Very impressive indeed, considering that during the first encounter that they had last week, Manila shot 42%. That's 5 out of 12. Ang San Juan, only 2 out of 11 for 18%.
And where is Manila shooting? JC Gonzalez might have the answer. JC.
I can't give you the answer to that, Bob. Although Manila may have solved their rebounding problem, which they had in the first half. In the second half, things don't look too good for them. And that defense, what Boyce Summer was asking for is absent. Fast breaks are not allowed. And this is what he kept reiterating at halftime. Now, what he wants the guys to do, watch when every time San Juan brings out the ball, Manila is going to gamble and go for the full court press. It seems like the panic button has been pressed from the Metro Stars bench, guys.
Oh, they have to move now or else. With 2:38 remaining in the third quarter, that's going to be quite a huge lead to overhaul as we watch this fast break from FedEx. We live to deliver.
At gusto ni Coach Boyce Samar, no fast breaks, but San Juan getting away with those fast break moves.
So whatever it is, that's the plan. It doesn't seem to be working. So I guess now's the time to get reckless. Maybe change the course a bit.
Well, now they'd like to go on a full court trapping defense as we take a look at a foul by Rafi Rivas against Romel Ladukol. However, they're going to employ the press at a point in time wherein San Juan has a legitimate guard in the presence of Chito Victolero.
So again, magiging problema na naman yan, Danny.
If Chito can break that press by handling the ball well or even just going past his guard, then that's going to be a bigger problem for the Manila Metro Stars because it's going to have the advantage in terms of the numbers. Here it is. So where's that press now? Wala kasi napunta na yung bola dito kay Chito Victolero.
Well, granted that to the Knights for giving it to him immediately. Ang bilis ng dating ng bola. It's very clear the Knights know how to break that press. And now on the front court of the Knights with a fresh 23, they will inbound, and a 23-point lead being enjoyed by the home team. Capobres lobs it inside. It's taken away by the Metro Stars. Fred Chiang sends it ahead to Alex Compton. Cross-court pass to Joel Ko. Getting inside, left-handed layup blocked by Rafi Rivas. Maki De Hoya fighting for that ball. And there is a foul we called on Joel Ko. And now, here again is Pia Gonzalez on her update.
Bob, both of the San Juan's top shooters are on the bench right now. Si Chris pinapahinga dahil ayaw tumigil ang pagdugo ng kanyang upper lip. Si Randy Alcantara naman sumasakit ang kanyang right ankle. He had sustained a minor sprain during practice. At ito'y kumikilot ngayon, so they're icing it down. So with both shooters on the bench, expect San Juan to try to penetrate Manila's front line and try to play closer to the basket for higher percentage shots. Bob, Danny, back to you.
And you're taking a look at the foot there. It belongs to Randy Alcantara, based on what Pia Gonzalez just said. On blocks, Danny, 5
blocks
for San Juan. And Manila with no block. That's really it. And the Knights, by every minute, getting more and more confident of this ball game.
And kasi sabi lamang ni Pia Gonzalez na ang kailangan nila higher percentage shots kasi yung ating top gunners ay nasa bench pa lamang. So yun ang ginawa ni Danny Capobres.
Yeah, exactly. He went inside for that. Two-man game, not complete for Manila. Joel Ko and Jun Longalong failed to complete it. Victolero telling Maki De Hoya to clear out as he goes to the wing. Ronel Balingit also has to do the same. Here's Victolero, spots one and misses. Adukul all alone for that rebound. 1 minute and 10 remaining in the third. Compton drops to the floor. A wet spot down there. Escalagio and Compton looking like entertainers there from the circus. There's a slick spot there which could get you sliding and slipping every time.
You know, Alex was talking to the referee. Sinasabi niya, inupuan ako ni Chito.
Well, this Chito rin, nadulas eh.
And make no mistake about it, I'm sure Alex Compton did say that in Tagalog.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Drop pass goes to Peter Martin. He hesitated, and on the jump, there's a whistle.
You know, there has been a lot of hesitation moves that have not been productive for the Manila Metro Stars. Probably they want the higher percentage shot. Probably they want to look for Jun Longalong. But again, you can only do that if you're hitting from the outside because things will open up defensively for your offense to run through a lot of open space underneath. Eh, hindi nangyayari yun.
Mahirap. There's no overload at least to draw out a man from inside for San Juan.
At alam kasi ng San Juan na they have, the Manila Metro Stars have not been shooting well from the outside. So let them take the shot from the outside. Basta we have to protect our inside or interior defense.
And Alex Compton really bugged by that injury JC Gonzalez reported to have suffered a while back. He has just 10 points in this ball game and 8 on free throws. There's Alex. Can he come back in the fourth quarter? We'll find out. Right now, there are 45 seconds left in the third. Rivas trying to get away from Peter Martin. Hand off to Chito Victolero, who himself was a former Metro Star. Is a former Metro Star, rather. Played in the first season for the Manila franchise. And Rafi Rivas, he has 18 points.
And same spot ang kanyang shooting. No, he feels comfortable about that position. They're feeding it to him for those easy jumpers.
Well, we know that he can sky, but those jumpers have been falling for Rivas today. Jun Longalong is double teamed. Martin, again, the Metro Stars in trouble with ball rotation. Victolero just robbed them. On the other side, it's a layup. And what a lead for San Juan coming into the end of the third quarter. 78-49. Numbers so obtuse, I couldn't add, I couldn't subtract. 29-point lead for San Juan. The Manila Metro Stars trying to avert a rout here. What will happen in the fourth? We'll find out after this break. What is bugging us? What is the problem? And how are we going to go around this? 12 points only in the third quarter, Danny.
As against the 26. In fact, San Juan was leading by 15 points at halftime. They almost doubled this lead at the end of the third quarter. And again, some turnovers. What's happening to Manila? They're looking for that execution part. It's not happening to them. But Jun Longalong wants to show that they can come back. But this is a very big lead. San Juan must play to win. They shouldn't be playing to lose in this game, holding on to this lead.
Well, just for San Juan to be conscious of themselves and, you know, not think of mathematics again. Malaki yan. Pwedeng hindi na kaya habulin yan. Danica Pobres with the right mind and at the right step.
Partner, itong San Juan shot 65% from the field in the third quarter. Manila, with those 12 points, only 38%. And the number of assists that they issued, only 2 assists. As against 7 assists by the San Juan Knights. Turnovers again hurt the Manila Metro Stars with 10 turnovers. As against only 5 by San Juan. So total so far for the game in terms of turnovers for the Manila Metro Stars, 26.
26 turnovers.
Turnovers so far.
After 3 quarters only.
After 3 quarters only.
And no end in sight to that, as you can see from the play.
Yes.
That the ball handling is really shaky.
And you know, the bench hasn't been so much help to them this evening.
Quite an ambitious reverse by Jun Longalong, just wiped out totally. Total blocks in this ball game, San Juan with 9, Manila with 3. And here's one of the 9 blocks from Omansi Galamay Rodriguez. Here's Romela Ducul. Little has come from the big guy, and Bonel Balingit, another big guy, tried to get Adukul out of the picture.
You know, there's no doubt that San Juan wants to win this game by a very big margin. They have been playing aggressively for 3 quarters. All they have to do is just to hold on. Because points of assists, San Juan with 46, Manila only 16, and the number of blocks you just mentioned, Bob, imposing presence underneath.
Oh, yes. The difference right there. And now Pia Gonzalez will tell us about the comfortable San Juan Knights.
Yes, Bob, naniniwala ang San Juan na ito ang quarter na pinakahihintay ng Manila. They expect Manila to come out pressing like crazy, trying to come back into this game. And San Juan, for its part, will try to continue playing aggressively because you know what their goal is? To win by, hold on to your seats, 50 big points. Bob, Danny, back to you.
Looking for records here, huh? But the record is 58, I think. And just a few weeks ago when Cebu won over Cagayan de Oro. It's very clear, Danny, that the Knights want to issue a statement for this ball
This
game.
is a statement game for the San Juan Knights.
And now, JC, what is the statement over there at the Metro Stars bench?
Well, Pia, I'm sorry to go contrary to what you said. And guys, I hate to spoil the party, but it seems like the Metro Stars is calling it a night already. At the start of the fourth quarter, Coach Boise Samar told us, boys, guys, there's nothing we can do. San Juan is playing a super game, and the best we can do is just run our offense and cut this lead to something respectable. Guys, back to you.
Yeah. If you're playing for that team, wouldn't it hurt when you hear it at the end of the third quarter? A 29-point lead has been, well, it's known to have disappeared.
But you
in
know,
certain occasions.
that shot by Adubol says it all. That's not his shot. He had to take it. It was an air ball.
And now a medical, bilis assist, medical, bilis action sa headache. What a move by Omansi Rodriguez right there. I said confident, comfortable, and whatever C's you can think of as well. Maybe, what do you think? 84 to 51, napakataas na ng lamang ng San Juan.
And the problem is right now is that pinasok na ni Coach Boise Samar players like etong si Jojo Brines going up against Bonel Balingit and Dino Manuel. I don't think there is no white flag of surrender because you've got Alex Compton and Yvette Demape still on the floor together with AC Brown. They just want to trim this big lead down.
And see what happens. Well, Demape, I don't think that's the way to do it. Squeeze in on a very tight defense, but Compton tries to fire it from way out. He's just not himself today. He's been hobbling on the court, Dennis.
Yes. They just want to trim this lead down, Bob. That is the intention of the Manila Metro Stars, rather.
Compton tried to steal. Capobres went inside with a layup, missed it. Balingit with a putback. The Man Mountain's first 2 points of the game, Danny.
You know, you've got to credit the bench of the San Juan Knights. They came in ready, same intensity, same passion as their starting unit. The bench of Manila, so far dead.
Oh yes, definitely. And Compton, no, not just the bench, Danny, even the starting lineup has virtually been wiped out of the map today. 86 to 51 for San Juan. 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this game. Bonel Balingit trying to get through. Jojo Brines sends it out to Victolero. It's tapped out. Last touch by the Metro Stars.
Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock, or in the shot clock of the San Juan Knights.
Omanzi with a jump shot. Doesn't drop. Compton winning the rebound. Fast break for the Metro Stars. Demape comes in close. Loses the ball. It's a tap by the San Juan Knights.
Number 4 against Chito Victolero. And only the second team foul for the San Juan Knights. No team fouls yet given up by the Manila Metro Stars.
And the San Juan Knights really look vicious today. Not even that was about to be let gone by the San Juan Knights. They had to give up the foul puck just to stop that fast break.
And you know, the aggressiveness of the San Juan Knights was game long. Until now, proof of that was the foul by Chito Victolero.
On Gilbert Demape, who hits 2 free throws, he has just 8 points. 2 for every quarter. And that is not the usual Demape. Maki De Hoya has managed to survive this ball game despite incurring 4 personal fouls in the early going. Demape trying to get through. He's sandwiched and fouled. Danny Capobres called for that foul. Second personal. Timeout is called with 7 minutes remaining in this ball game.
And if you consider itong si Ibet Dimape, the starter for Manila, scoring only 8 points, 2 per quarter, that was a big loss in terms of production coming from Ibet Dimape.
True, and that pass hooked over to Briñas, lumampas. It's with Compton for 3. He nails it. His first triple for today.
$30 big points being enjoyed by the San Juan Knights. Ayaw yata nila bumaba, no? Bumaba less than 30. That's why they put in Chris Calagio. They want to put the finishing touches on this game.
Victolero ices a jumper. The Knights are playing minus head coach Philip Cesar, who has been suspended for 3 days. 3 playing days. Ibet Dimape. At least the Metro Stars have the semblance of a play cooking here. AC Brown moving in.
And a push against Maki De Hoya.
Let's take a look at this Islander 3-point shot. May tatak na orig. Tibay ng orig from Islander Sandos and Alex Compton. And Maki De Hoya finally goes to the bench on fouls. 6 personals. Timeout called by Boise Samar and the Metro Stars. Magbabalik po ang inyong MBA.
Close to 20 points.
Oh yes, of the Metro Stars inside.
You prevented 20 points from occurring with those 10 blocks.
Ibet Dimape down to AC Brown, who went up strong for that. He will get a chance for a 3-point play. And the only consolation for the Metro Stars is they've been getting all of my wows. And you know what I mean. A no-fear slam dunk.
Brown only 4 points in this game. Look at his averages.
A dip again.
Significant dip in all departments for AC Brown.
Just 5 points today for AC Brown. 88 to 59 for the Knights. And that much time left on the clock. Bonel Balingit getting inside. Briñas putting up a wall. Balingit fails, but recovers the ball. Fails again on that try. And it's with the Metro Stars now. Compton at midcourt against Calagio and Alcantara. Down to AC Brown. Another layup.
And if San Juan wants to win big here, they should not allow AC Brown for those layups.
Well, I think the Knights have sagged down into a comfort zone of sorts. Dangerous comfort zone. Dahil, you know, you have an opponent that could strike anytime. And with 1 on the shot clock, that ball was sent out. The Knights not having too many options here. And now you're in time for a no-fear slam dunk. Wow! Walang takot talaga.
Sabay tingin kay Pierre Gonzalez.
Ayoko na nga sabihin eh. May no-overemphasize ko yung kanyang no-fear. And it is a no-fear slam dunk by AC Brown. 88 to 61. The Metro Stars have whittled that lead a bit, but it's still quite insurmountable at this stage.
The biggest lead was 35 points, 86 to 51. And so far, Manila has rattled off 10 points. Ang San Juan only 2 points.
Talk about non-factors. Ibet Dimape is definitely a non-factor in this ballgame. He has in fact turned the ball over quite a number of times.
You know, if there is one clue to the game of the Manila Metro Stars here against the San Juan Knights, it is their team fouls. So far, they have not given up any team fouls here in the 4th quarter.
0.
And it shows that lack of aggressiveness also on their part, or lack of fire. Because sometimes they give up fouls kasi agresibo ka, no? You just want to toughen up on your defensive stance.
Off to try to steal. It's with Calagio now. Play for the Knights being set up. Anchored on Chris Calagio. 7 on the shot clock. Serrano stole it. Fast break for the Metro Stars. Serrano in the middle. Brown in the wing. A missed shot. And there's a foul. Augusto Cesar Brown will find himself on the 15-foot line again because of this foul you're about to witness. Fourth personal called on Omanzi Rodriguez and the 16th foul on the San Juan Knights. 4 minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Romel Adupol not performing up to par today, but he's been getting the points. He has 17 in this ball game.
But those 17 points were not dramatic 17 points for Romel Adupol as you would normally see him doing.
And Peter Martin had a good game going in the beginning, but could not follow up on a couple of his successful exploits. Because it's all a matter, Danny, of ball rotation, I believe. Yung pag-ikot ng bola talaga
nawala. At saka parang a lot of responsibilities fell on the shoulders of Alex Compton to provide those extra points.
Rafi Rivas dips it, doesn't drop. Compton on the other side to Dino Manuel, handoff, AC Brown. It's his corner, I think. For what it's worth, 88-64. The Metro Stars looking for some hope here, but the San Juan Knights will want to stop that momentum with a 30-second timeout brought to you by Revicon. Buhay ang dugo, buhay ang lakas.
I don't think they'd like to have this kind of a game, but we have it on record that the worst loss suffered by the Manila Metro Stars was against the Negro Slashers. It was a 22-point loss. It happened in 1999, just last year. The score was 103-81. They do not want to have another distinction of having a bigger margin in terms of losing.
And they're on the brink of that in this game. Rafi Rivas with a hurried shot. That was just awful. 3.5 remaining in the contest, which has been all San Juan, except for some moments for the Metro Stars, like that one from Alex Compton. 88-66.
Medyo nagre-relax na itong San Juan Knights. Yeah, that's still a 22-point lead with 3 minutes and 9 to go. But again, you just want to play all out until the time that you finish the game.
Victolero with that missed shot, and the ball hopping towards the edge. It will stay with the San Juan Knights. And the Metro Stars will call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Rough Rider jeans, the official jeans of the NBA 2000.
Later tonight, you'll be watching the Cebu versus Surigao game with Bill Velasco, Butch Maniego, Ria Tanuato, and Bobby Yang. And at the moment, the San Juan Knights, whose lead was as high as 27, at 35, has found that lead suddenly cut down to 22. Chris Calagio trying from outside. And the Metro Stars going to the fast break here. AC Brown scoring with a foul to boot from Rafi Rivas.
So it's just down to 20 points.
Now this fast break from FedEx. We live to deliver. It's been all AC Brown at this stretch of the game, Danny. AC Brown now upping his total, his individual total. From scoring just 2 points after 3 quarters, he now has 13.
And that is so far par for the course for AC Brown, but it came a bit too late.
The Metro Stars with a steal. Compton's pass to AC Brown, who is fouled by Victolero.
Well, I don't think San Juan is taking care of that ball. And ito nga gusto ni Coach Boise Samar eh. If we have to lose, let's have to lose by a smaller margin, not the 35 points. We do not want to let our other opponents see that we were badly beaten.
Oh, yes.
Masama nga na yan eh. Masama na ipakita mo na you were vulnerable, kinain ka ng buhay, tapos hindi ka lalaban.
And besides, it looks bad in the papers.
Kaya nga, ito, I'm sure itong si Coach Boise Samar to just trim the speed down. It's only down to 19 points, possibly 18. And there's no doubt that he had openly admitted in this report ni JC that San Juan was just really playing well. They hit from all angles of the court. They were helping each other out. The bench came out to play.
But if you're going to ask me, it's an offshoot of the way the Metro Stars were playing
Yes,
in the beginning.
You know, it's something that you do not see in the Metro Stars game. Kaya nakakagulat itong pinakita ng Manila Metro Stars ngayong gabi.
The Knights taking too much time, 1 on the shot clock. Alcantara, however, with a 3-point shot. And that is the statement of the San Juan Knights for this ball game. It is the final 2 minutes, brought to you by FedEx. We live to deliver. 91-69. Alex Compton misses that jumper, and again the Knights with the rebound. The Knights will go on to win this one. I can't be wrong with that statement. A minute and a half left. Victolero lobs it to Rodriguez. He is fouled. Dino Manuel guilty of the foul. Second team foul for Manila. And with this victory, the San Juan Knights will go up in the standings in the Northern Conference to 5-3, 5 wins and 3 losses. The Manila Metro Stars will go down into a tie with the Nueva Ecija Patriots with 3 wins and 2 losses. Quite unusual for the Patriots, and for the Metro Stars as well. Find themselves knotted at the standings.
But you know, this is a statement game for the San Juan Knights. They came out to play really hard against the Manila Metro Stars. And with this win, I'm sure they're going to forget what happened during that loss against the Metro Stars just last week. There were lessons to be learned probably from that game that they have made use of here in a positive way. And that is just to play basketball on the court and show who is the real winner. Yung ganun, di ba?
So, yes.
Laro na lang natin.
If it's only for themselves na ginaro nila yung ganito para sa game na ito, I think it worked. Now the confidence will be back with the Knights. Now a confidence problem will be besetting the Metro Stars, and we're going to be quite sure of that in their next outings. Bruce Dasha scoring that one off a pass by Victolero. 94-69, lead is back to 25. The Metro Stars might suffer their worst beating yet in this ball game. That is, we shall see in just a while. 53 seconds remaining. We have a timeout. 10:15 p.m. on Studio 23. The Gems meet the Warriors in an exciting ball game, if I may say so myself. I know the result, but I'm not going to tell you. That's 10:15 tonight. Keep it here on Studio 23. Of course, a lot of programs will be sandwiched by these two ball games. This one between the Knights and the Metro Stars, and later between the Gems and the Warriors. And of course, the basketball action continues in this station with the UAAP on Monday, 4 to 6 p.m. The Ateneo de Manila University versus Adamson University, in a game held at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium yesterday. You haven't seen the action yet, so you will see it tomorrow. And now let's listen in to Mayor Jinggoy Estrada.
Mayor Jinggoy Estrada just wants to add to the massacre that has occurred here. A 25-point lead by the San Juan Knights. He just wants to up that lead, no? Kasi nakita niya yung potential, lumamang na sila ng 35. And it looks like Mayor Jinggoy Estrada can chalk up win number 2 as the acting head coach.
Oh, man. Oh, yes, the last time around was in the finals of the Crossover Cup.
2-0 ba itong si
Mayor.
Mayor.
2-0 na si Mayor in the Crossover Cup finals, yung game 1 where Philip Cesar had to attend the wedding of his daughter. Si Jinggoy, si Mayor Jinggoy ang nagsilbing head coach ng team. Timeout called by the San Juan Knights. Down to 3-2, 3 wins and 2 losses. Randy Alcantara puts up a shot with 1 on the shot clock. He misses. 94-69. could be the Metro Stars' worst beating. As we mentioned earlier, 22 points ang biggest winning margin or biggest losing margin ng Manila Metro Stars suffered last year. And of course, that knee of Alex Compton did not help at all.
You know, I don't think that the game of the Manila Metro Stars came to them this evening or this afternoon. What happened was that they were trying to force themselves into a very big lead right away against the San Juan Knights. Romelo Duque not having that A game that you'd normally expect him to have together with Bet Dimape and Alex Compton.
Not at all. 94 to 71, 9 seconds remaining. Dasha, alley-oop, Rivas, wow! A no-fear slam dunk from Rafi Rivas. Walang takot talaga. O, soft sell na yung huli. Natawa ka ng tawa, partner. And one more shot to end the ball game. That one does not fall. And the San Juan Knights totally outclassing the Manila Metro Stars in this ball game, coming back with a vengeance with a 96 to 71 victory.
As you take a look at the head coaches, would like to remind you that the gentlemen with the whistles will have the following names: Banilla, Pabres, and Belga. In the meantime, a survey of the starting lineups of both squads. Both teams understandably going with their strengths. Should be a nice matchup, that Nicdao Martin duel there. Both are very hardworking, especially off the boards. And quickly, we were telling you about Nicdao. He takes care of business there. Nicdao averages close to 7 rebounds per game, so he's quite a climber of the offensive and defensive glasses. In the meantime, Compton pushing hard outside to Brown. Here's Romel. Falls short, and Chris Clay picks up the loose change.
Well, Flower knows the game of Adukol. After that shot, he made sure that Adukol won't be able to go for second serving.
Here's Don King Sazuman setting up the table. Chris Clay popping out. It's Brown who has the tough task of watching Clay. Downstairs we go. Nicdao trying to make some dividends there. Earns a whistle and got a foul from Peter Martin.
Well, Nicdao must have heard what you said, partner. It's going to be a duel between the two of them, and it seems right now he's ahead of the fight.